There are 88 episodes in Attack on Titan, or 6 seasons and 1 special episode. However, 3 of the seasons are titled The Final Season. There is Season 4, which is supposed to be the final season, and we have Season 4 Part 2, which is also the final season. And now we have the final season Part 3, which is supposed to be 2 special episodes. We have one of the special episodes, which is an hour long, and the second special episode is set to come out November 4th. So today I wanted to talk about why will they not end Attack on Titan? Or you could also say, will Attack on Titan ever end? But a lot of people buckle it down and just call it up to them being money hungry. Now, I don't really back this theory as much as other people do, because if they truly wanted to go for the ultimate cash grab, I feel like they may have just made a movie. Because if you look at the top anime movies, some of these movies make an unreal amount of money. And when you build hype around a movie and it airs in theaters, it creates a bigger audience all around, and I feel like it reaches a lot more people, which in the end would make the series more of a success. However, they're not taking this approach at all. They're seemingly doing the opposite. They keep dragging it on with seasons and special episodes that make the fans wonder what exactly is going on and will this ever end. But to answer that question, this next part of Attack on Titan, the final season, Part 3, Part 2 of 2, will be the final airing of the anime. And I want everyone to know that putting those words into a sentence was just as hard as you could imagine it to be. But you may ask yourself, well, how are you so sure? And to that I say, before these 2 special episodes were announced, there were about 8 chapters left to cover. And knowing this before these 2 special episodes were announced, people were thinking a movie was coming out in one piece to finish the anime once and for all. But to everyone's disappointment, this was not true, and they had split it up, like we all know, and there was left with 8 chapters left to cover with these 2 special episodes. And now with one of them out, there are about 5 or so chapters left to cover with this last segment. So this final airing of Attack on Titan will for sure be the last. However, there is also the possibility of an anime original ending. Now, there is theories on theories, and people go way into depth on this, more than I'd like to get into in this video, but I'm gonna leave a link to a Twitter account in the description of this video if you'd like to get more into that. But like I said, there's a possibility of this being a thing, and this last airing won't even be the last airing, which I can't speak for the entire community, but I think this would be pretty interesting to see. However, I do really want to see the final chapters animated the way Isayama intended them to. There's one more thing I did want to talk about in this video about the ending of Attack on Titan, and it regards the final page of the entire series. Now, this is a spoiler warning. This is for the last chapter of Attack on Titan. If you aren't fully caught up with the manga, I suggest you skip forward. But the page I'm referring to is a big tree and a boy with a dog walking up to this tree. Now, as we've seen before, Ymir, the founding Titan, fell through the tree and founded her powers there. Now, is this relevant? We don't know. But what I'm saying is this leaves off in a mysterious part, which kind of makes you think that there may be a spin-off or a continuation. Speaking of which, the author of Attack on Titan, Hajime Isayama, made a statement recently regarding his future work with manga. He said at a Crunchyroll event in New York City that he has no interest in continuing Attack on Titan. There will be no sequels, but he hints at there being aspects of the story that he wants to expand on. Now, what does he exactly mean by this? We still don't know. However, he also announced that he will be picking up his pen again soon and starting to write again, which I know for a lot of Attack on Titan fans is very exciting to hear, knowing that Attack on Titan is his only work to date. So will this be a spin-off or some sort of content relating to the Attack on Titan series? We don't know. But regardless, I can't speak for the entire community, but I will most definitely be there and reading this content, knowing that this man created this series as his first work in the business. But that is going to be it for this video. I hope you all did enjoy. If you did, please leave a like, and I will see you guys in the next one.